Tonight, the new help. Here now, David Muir and Elizabeth Vargas.
Good evening, and David, I can't wait to see you in your suit playing Butler.
Butler bootcamp is not easy.
All right, but that made us wonder, were there any Butler positions in the new job numbers that just came out today? 175,000 new jobs created in May, and there's a good bet that some of those jobs are in the servant class, to the very rich. So rich, they make Downton Abbey look like they're slumming it.
Must be nice. Apparently, the new Gilded Age is back for some, and never before have there been so many rich people needing the new help and paying big bucks to hire them. Just this year, nearly 450 billionaires, close to 9 million millionaires, and that's in America alone. The number's almost tripling. How about a job with 6 figures? But to get it, you've got to travel to the International Butler Academy. That's right, there is one, and I'm just back from it. It's a good thing I have this job, because that one, you've got to survive this. Americans have long been fascinated by the role of the butler. And tonight, the butler is back. Because in so many countries, the newly rich getting richer. And they're getting butlers, too. And where do they train? 2020 sent me halfway around the world to find out. To the Netherlands, where I'm given directions to a castle in Valkenburg. And soon, I'm pulling into the International Butler Academy. You're going to make me a butler?
Oh, we're going to try.
Okay. They're going to try. Into the castle. This is where you make mere mortals butlers. Barely inside, I've already failed.
Well, this might be your day off. Look.
And just seconds into my tour, the reading room, the dining room, already the head butler bristling at something invisible to me, offensive to him.
There are 2 that are out of line, but...
There were 2 that are out of line?
Yes.
You already have seen that.
I'll take care of that.
2 chairs at the wrong angle?
Oh, the second one. That's it.
One touching the tablecloth.
That one needs to go in. Yep. Okay, that'll do. This one's out of line, too.
Is this guy for real? These students are. They've actually paid to come here from all over the world.
From Sweden,
South Africa,
France,
Hungary, Mexico.
It cost $17,000 for just 2 months of this butler boot camp.
Attention. At ease.
And Robert Weniges is the general.
Go.
Robert, a former butler himself who started in America. There he is on the right serving Henry Kissinger. And just listen to what he makes his students call him here.
Your champagne, my lord.
They are tested on their feet 8 weeks, 16-hour days.
I'm right. You're wrong. Really stupid.
It is a firing squad.
You're going to protect your trade.
They're told to keep an eye out for that gigantic ball. That's the one guest who's had one too many. They're taught to hold an arm up to try to keep those guests at bay. And they quickly learn becoming a butler is bruising. That's Lila.
I knew it was going to be Lila.
At 55 years old, she's desperate for a career change. Looking over her shoulder there, is he coming for her again?
Protect your trade.
And there's Jan, who at 23 dreams of becoming a butler. Keep dreaming. And Henry. The whole class knows on the inside, he's a bundle of nerves, told he's failing the course so far. Warned.
You are not the star. You are the man in the background.
But this is hardly a crash course. They've already been at it for weeks when I arrive, tested on everything, even their discretion. What if you witness a cheating spouse? What if the chef is having an affair? Do you rat out the chef?
Yes.
You do?
No.
2, 3, 4.
They are told to be ready at any moment for a drill, ready to change into their tuxes. And I'm told I have to be ready too. Heading up to the wardrobe room now. This is where they leave their uniforms, so that when they get the call, they're ready. In that closet, there's a strategy.
You need to find your right spot.
Look, you can see down here on the windowsill. Look at someone has their tie out
Everything
and already
has
tied.
been-
I find my spot, the back corner. Stressed out.
Go.
And the clock, 3 minutes to change. Yours truly, the back of the pack. While inside that room, the clothes are flying, the clock ticking, the transformation in seconds. The first one down the stairs, and you can practically hear his heart racing. Everyone else right behind him, everyone except for me. Last one in here. Have to wear the gloves.
Who's late?
So late. Finally, a make my way down the stairs.
What's the time?
3:15.
Not only am I late, I'm in need of help.
I was 15 seconds late.
And not even standing in the right place.
You gotta go there because you're taller than him. Yeah, that's about right.
You might be asking yourself, why on earth would anyone pay to put themselves through this? It turns out the payday is impressive. A six-figure salary, often served on that platter.
The comeback of the Butler is enormous. Every day there's new millionaires. These people own estates, they have planes and yachts.
They have egos to match, just like Robert, who says good help is hard to find.
And I thought to myself, if I can't find them, I'm simply going to train them myself.
And he's about to test Jan and Reese. He's in the dining room behind that door, and he's already instilled fear in just a few weeks.
He's a perfectionist.
Did you hear that?
Yes, sir. That doesn't sound that good.
The aim of the game is that you set the table.
They are given 10 minutes to set the room for 8.
You may start now.
Right down to the measuring tape, the distance between the plates, the spacing of the glasses.
Hurry.
Suddenly, confusion.
No, 7. He's expecting 7 guests, right?
A dinner disaster. Time's up.
Where's my Caesar salad? Where's my soup? Should be there.
One of them fanning his face, trying to hold back the tears.
What was the grade?
Well, it wasn't good because we didn't finish the assignment. We tried our best.
And while upstairs it might be the spoons, downstairs it's the knives that come out.
Your team member is not on the same level as you.
You were frustrated with your partner?
I was a bit angry.
He was angry, and I was about to get a taste of it myself. 7 minutes to iron a shirt.
I don't even know what I just did.
How could I get this wrong? But I did. The cuff apparently had a crease. A crease?
We would not iron a crease in the cuff.
And then, of course, the pouring of the wine.
Step in, serve the wine, turn it, clear it.
Step in.
Apparently, the bottle should never touch the glass.
Pour it. Halfway.
Never touch.
Oh, I touched the glass?
You touched the glass with the bottle, and this is the biggest mistake you can probably do.
They tell me to put that hand behind my back.
Behind the back. I need a glass of wine.
It would have helped, because who knew at Butler School there's ballet, the synchronized pouring. Then for me, the final chapter is right on my head, balancing a book.
Mr. Muir, would you like to give it a try here? Try not to look at the glasses. Look where you're going.
Up the stairs I go, carefully 1 foot in front of the other. That head butler watching.
Last step.
I am a butler.
But for the rest of them, the stakes are enormous, and this is the final step. On this night, the sun goes down after 8 weeks, the terror, the training, the trays falling. And they're all about to learn if their 17 grand paid off. Remember Jan, so afraid his partner brought him down to?
Congratulations.
He passes near the top. And who could forget Lila? Over time, she found her balance.
Congratulations.
And remember Henry nearly bounced from boot camp, told he didn't have what it takes? On this day, he makes the cut.
That includes you, Henry.
There were tears and a hug from the new butler beside him. And there was one more student yet to pass, because apparently after I left, those new butlers were judging me.
David did very, very well.
If he ever would get tired of being a journalist, he probably could be a great butler.